50 years ago, America was untouchable. We put a man on the moon. We invented the internet. We built the companies that run the entire world. But right now, as you watch this video, another country is making a move. Not with tanks, not with missiles, but with chips, satellites, cash, and a plan 20 years in the making. China's economy has gone from $1 trillion to $18.5 trillion in just 30 years. They graduate 4 times more engineers than we do, every single year. And they just launched their own space station. By 2050, the global economy will be worth over $100 trillion. And the biggest question in the world right now is, will America still be on top? Or has the game already changed? Pause. Let it land. This is the $100 trillion race, and America needs to wake up. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Wealtho. Today we're breaking down the most important economic competition happening on the planet. 5 battlegrounds, real numbers, no fluff. I'm going to show you exactly where America is winning, where China is catching up fast, and what it all means for your future. Stay to the end, because Battleground 5 is the one nobody's talking about. Let's get into it. Let's start with the raw numbers, because they're staggering. US GDP in 2024, $28.7 trillion. Still the world's largest economy. China GDP in 2024, $18.5 trillion. And growing fast. US growth rate, 2.5% per year. China growth rate, 4.6% per year. Nearly double ours. US national debt, $34 trillion, a record high. China foreign reserves, $3.2 trillion, largest on Earth. Here's the math that should concern every American. If these growth rates hold, China's economy overtakes ours by 2035. That's 11 years away. Now, China does have serious problems. Youth unemployment hit 21% in 2023, the highest ever recorded. The Evergrande real estate collapse wiped out $300 billion. China's birth rate has dropped below America's. Their population is shrinking. Major companies like Apple and Samsung are moving factories out of China. So China is rising, but it's got cracks. America is being challenged. But we're still the most powerful economy on Earth. Round 1, advantage USA. But the margin is shrinking. If the last century ran on oil, this century runs on semiconductors. These chips power everything you touch. Your iPhone, your Tesla, the F-35 fighter jet, the AI running your Google search. Everything. Global semiconductor market in 2024, $611 billion. Projected to hit $1 trillion by 2030. NVIDIA's market cap, $3.3 trillion. Bigger than most countries' entire economies. America's share of advanced chip design, over 80% globally. China's share of advanced chip production, less than 5%. In 2022, America made its boldest move in the tech war. We banned China from buying our most advanced chips. NVIDIA's A100, the H100, the most powerful AI chips ever built. Banned. Done. China cannot have them. Think about what that means. No advanced chips means no advanced AI. No advanced AI means no next-generation military systems. No next-generation military systems means falling behind. China's response? Pour $150 billion into building their own chip industry. And honestly, it's working. Huawei's Kirin 9000S shocked the world. But here's the truth. China is still 5 to 7 years behind us in chip technology. And we intend to keep it that way. Round 2, clear advantage USA. This is it, the big one. Whoever wins AI wins the entire century. That's not an exaggeration. Global AI market in 2024, $196 billion. AI market by 2030, $1.8 trillion. Nearly 10 times growth. U.S. AI investment in 2023, $67 billion. China AI investment in 2023, $15 billion. U.S. AI researchers, over 60,000. China AI researchers, 18,000 and growing fast. America has OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Anthropic, Meta AI. We have MIT, Stanford, Carnegie Mellon. We have NVIDIA chips. We have the best AI talent on the planet. But China has something we don't. Data. Massive, unrestricted data. 1.4 billion people. No privacy laws slowing them down. China's government collects data at a scale we simply cannot match. And they're already deploying AI in ways that should concern us. 415 million surveillance cameras, all connected, all AI-powered. AI systems making legal judgments in courts. Autonomous military drones with no human pilot required. Social scoring systems tracking every citizen's behavior. America leads in AI innovation. But China leads in AI deployment. At scale. Round 3, USA leads. But this fight is not over. America's strategy has always been alliances, dollars, and military presence. U.S. military bases worldwide, 750 across 80 countries. U.S. defense budget in 2024, $886 billion. More than the next 10 countries combined. U.S. dollar share of global reserves, 58%. Still the world's reserve currency. U.S. aircraft carriers, 11 operational. China has 3. NATO members, 32 countries covering 1 billion people. That is serious, undeniable power. But China has been playing a long game. The Belt and Road Initiative, China's trillion-dollar global infrastructure plan. Countries in Belt and Road, 150 plus. That's 3/4 of the entire world. Total BRI spending, over $1 trillion in roads, ports, railways, and power plants. African trade with China in 2023, $282 billion. Surpassing U.S. trade with Africa. BRI ports built or controlled across 40-plus countries. China's strategy is simple and brilliant. Give developing nations what they desperately need, infrastructure. Then collect, in influence, in votes, in strategic access. Sri Lanka couldn't repay their Chinese loans, so China took control of Hambantota port for 99 years. That's not aid. That's a chess move. America still has the deepest alliances on Earth, NATO, Japan, South Korea, Australia. But China is buying the loyalty of the developing world, one port at a time. Round 4. Too close to call. America has depth. China has momentum. Space isn't just about exploration anymore. Space is about GPS, communications, spy satellites, military positioning, control space. And you control the information layer of the entire planet. SpaceX Starlink satellites in orbit, over 6,000. More than all other countries combined. China satellites in orbit, 800 plus, and launching more every month. NASA budget in 2024, $25.4 billion. China space budget in 2024, $17 billion, and growing 15% every year. China's crewed moon landing target, 2030. U.S. Artemis moon return, targeted for 2026. America banned China from the International Space Station. So China built their own, the Tiangong. It's operational. It works. And they're expanding it. SpaceX launched more rockets in 2023 than every other country on Earth, combined. That is the raw power of American innovation. But here's what should genuinely concern us. Quantum computing. China has invested $15 billion specifically into quantum research. If they achieve quantum supremacy first, they can break every encryption system on Earth. Every bank, every military secret, every government communication. That's not science fiction. That's a real race happening right now. Round 5, too early to call. The most dangerous battleground of all. All right, let's put it all together. Economy. USA leads, but China is growing twice as fast. Semiconductors. USA dominates. China spending $150 billion to catch up. Artificial intelligence. USA ahead, but China's data advantage is real. Global influence. Dead even. America has depth. China has momentum. Space and quantum. Too close to call. The most dangerous round. America is still ahead, across the board. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The gap is closing. Faster than most people realize. China in 1990 was an afterthought on the world stage. China in 2024 is building space stations, AI systems, and global alliances. The question isn't whether America can stay on top. The question is, are we doing enough to make sure we do? The $100 trillion race is the defining competition of our lifetime. It will decide which country writes the rules of the global economy, which currency the world trusts, which military keeps the peace, and which values, freedom, or control shape the next 100 years. America has the talent, the innovation, and the alliances to win. But this race is not on autopilot. If you found this valuable, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Wealtho for more breakdowns like this every week, and drop a comment. Do you think America stays number 1? Or is China going to catch up? I read every single comment. Let's talk. See you in the next one.